Ladies and gentlemen, do you know those videos where somebody takes like an old southern car, cleans the points, throws a battery in it, maybe some fuel, and magically it just runs perfectly? Then they power wash it and weld some metal on it maybe, and all of a sudden it's this beautiful classic? This isn't one of those videos. We're gonna give this turd right here some purpose. We're not gonna make it nice, we're just going to make it useful. This truck is a 1985 Ford F-150. The previous owner was a friend of mine who had this thing for a few years before he passed away. But even when my friend first got this truck, he never registered it. It didn't even come with a title. It wasn't exactly roadworthy. All it ever did was move snow around his yard, and that's all I plan on doing with it. I wasn't even going to do that. I wanted the truck for sentimental reasons, and I really like the drivetrain with the 306 and the 4-speed and the Borg-Warner transfer case and the axles that are under it. I like all of those things, but I'm not sure what I want to do with it. For now though, we're going to make it move snow. If you're moving snow, you have to drive in snow. So the first thing you want is clearance. Snow can build up underneath of your plow truck and hang you up. We don't want that. The back of this thing looks fine. It's got lots of clearance back there and some decent tires actually. But the front leaves something to be desired. Let's see if we can get that in the air a little bit. This plow bracket's only 4.5 inches off the ground. That's not gonna work. With that little bit of clearance, I imagine Dave got stuck a lot. We need to take care of that first. So let's jack it up until it's as high as we want. Well, there's our problem. Somebody used these springs too much when they were new. Let's get those out of there. There we go. Now we got lots of room to put something in there. This truck will probably never go faster than 20 miles an hour ever again, so we really don't have to put springs back in there. Anyway, suspension is for trucks with crappy seats, and this one's a Lariat. And Lariat means that it has very nice seats. Velour. Ah, yeah. Perfect. I'll just stick a block of 4x4 in there, but the first thing I need to do is lower this jack until this tire sits flat on the ground. That way all the tread is making contact. Looks like 12 inches will do it. That's easy. All right, 1 foot about. That looks like, yeah, that's a foot. Now we're gonna cut a hair longer than a foot so we can have a bit of a tapered nose to keep it in place. That looks good. Let's make the taper. Pretty fancy right there. I should do whittling. Now we gotta put a hole in this end. Perfect, that'll fit over that nut and keep it from kicking out from underneath of there. Now we gotta make a second one. And there you have it. Not one, but 2 big piles of party. Good stuff. Jack her back up as high as she goes. Now we just slide this guy up in here like such, and there's a little nut down there that we want to drop this, there, over. Perfect fit. Now we do the same thing over here on the passenger side. Pizza chip. Now we just lower the thing down. Look at that stance. Yes. Oh, that's better than I could have imagined. She's riding straight level. Nice. As for you naysayers, you just can't argue with results like these. It's perfect. That is twice the clearance we've started with at the lowest point. Now I've saved the VIN tag for the end of the video just to make that guy who says it's not an 85 look like an ass for calling me a liar. Here it is. February of '85. Do you like it when I shove that in your face? Whoa, check it out. The dome light works.